The thug put his hand up my wife's skirt right in front of me.
Such a warm little flower. Don't do that. He's threatening me. No, I'm telling you to get your hands off and behave.
The next second, another thug suddenly pulled out a gun and aimed it at me. For the safety of my wife and child, I didn't dare make any sudden moves. But the thug became even more outrageous and yanked my wife into his arms.
Can't do a goddamn thing.
I'm still! Seeing this, I quickly told my wife in our native language to bite his ear. My wife immediately did as I said, and I took the opportunity to kick the gun out of his hand, instantly gaining control of the situation. Next, I told my son to pick up the gun from the ground, but just as my son stood up, the thug suddenly struck and held my son hostage with a knife. The other thug also immediately pulled out 2 guns and aimed them at my wife and me.
You have 5 seconds to get out of here.
The situation instantly reversed. Seeing my son in danger, I had no choice but to surrender, but the next second, I was kicked off the wagon. Hearing my wife's screams, I immediately chased after the wagon with all my might, but it quickly disappeared from sight. Just when I was exhausted, I found my son in the middle of the road. I picked up my cold son and continued chasing the wagon. I don't know how long I walked, but I finally found that wagon and the driver lying on the ground. I quietly picked up the hunting rifle and slowly approached the wagon. I first fired a shot at the wagon. The startled horses immediately started running, and the thug at the back of the wagon had just turned around when I shot him dead with 1 bullet. The other thug saw this and immediately ran for his life. I brought him down with a single shot.
Jason! Should be fine! Jason!
But I didn't stop there. I fired shot after shot until all the bullets in the gun were spent. Only then did I come to the front of the wagon, only to discover that my wife had already stopped breathing. Having lost both my wife and child, I was in agony. But what I didn't know was that the real misfortune was just beginning. It turned out that one of the 2 thugs I had killed was actually the younger brother of Negan, the town bully. Negan had absolute control over the town. He threatened the mayor and the sheriff.
You have until noon to find the man that did this. Or you bring me 2 of your people.
After I buried my wife and child, my brother and I came to town, planning to sell all our belongings and leave this place. But the mayor deliberately drove down the price of my land. Feeling dead inside, I agreed directly. This behavior aroused the mayor's suspicion. Just as I walked out of the house, I found that many gunmen had appeared around me. I was about to escape on horseback when I was shot and fell to the ground.